I can give you over 40,000 reasons why I know that sun isn't real. I know it because the emitter's Rayleigh effect is disproportionate to its suggested size. I know it because its stellar cycle is more symmetrical than that of an actual star. But for all that, I'll never actually know if it looks real. If it feels real. Before this is all over, promise me you'll figure out which one of us is the machine.
So what's your plan?
Infinity's tracked the Didact's vessel to a docking structure southeast of here. We'll jump ship as Infinity exits the roof.
You know, I was sent down here with orders to prevent you from leaving. In case you'd already gone, I took the precaution of ordering a Pelican, outfitted for full combat pursuit. I hope to God you're wrong about that Forerunner. Or whatever he is, Chief. But in the event you're not. And Chief, good luck. Both of you.
Come on, Chief. Take a girl for a ride.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tyrant's Legendary Guide for Halo 4. Today we are doing the mission Shutdown, which is one of the easier missions in the game, thanks to a very big shortcut. Go ahead and grab a DMR and a railgun. Both will come in very handy. And hop into the Pelican. For the first time in the Halo franchise, we get to actually drive a combat-suited Pelican. Not counting the Easter egg in Reach, of course. Now, this is a very cool skip that I first saw in RC Master's video, and as a matter of fact, funny story. I saw that skip before I actually played this mission for the first time. So I never actually played this mission the correct way until I did my full campaign run on Heroic that you also see on the site. And if it weren't for this skip, this would probably be the hardest mission in the game. Damn that stupid gondola ride. So that's the tower that you want to approach right over there. You can boost there pretty easily. You just need to carefully slip through these cracks right here. And no, that is not what she said. Don't even go there. Lower this thing down. Exit out, and then use the jetpack to boost through this little opening. And check this out. You just skipped the first two towers. God damn it, get in there. Go through this door right here. Now, there's a lift just beyond this room. Take it slow, because I have actually managed to fall out of the lift and die before. The Forerunners did not engineer this very well. Now, I've seen some people try to suicide rush this. I don't recommend it. It's really not that difficult to take out the enemies here. You've got 3 elites, several grunts and jackals, and 5 platforms. Apart from this one. Now use the railgun to take out the 2 stationary guns. Whoops. Took a little too many hits there. So take your time, line up your shot. Usually takes 1 to 2 hits to go ahead and take out these stationary guns. First one is down. And this will definitely save you a lot of trouble. Another tactic is to wait for an elite to take the gun, and then you can use the railgun to take out the elite and the gun in one blow. But I think that's a waste of time, and the elites really aren't that difficult to kill. And there are several ways to kill elites. Obviously, plasma pistol, battle rifle, or DMR, or carbine is a great combination, but personally, I've grown very fond of the Needler in Halo 4, especially for just ordinary legendary runs. The railgun also works, depending on the rank of the elite. Miners, or storm elites, or whatever you want to call them, can be taken out with a single railgun blast as long as they stand still long enough. Come on, there we go. And then higher ranking elites, it'll at least take down their shields, and you can follow up with a DMR headshot. Now, once you've taken out most of the enemies over here, the other enemies will approach from the central platform, as you can see. Now, I should warn you, I also have the catch skull activated. This will come in handy later. It's also good for preventing heavily armored, or heavily armed elites from taking shots at you. They're more prone to throwing grenades instead of shooting that fuel rod gun, which really does come in handy from time to time. Oh, jeez. What did I hit? Yeah, for those of you who said those EMP grenades were useless, I think not. Now, personally, I like to take out the enemies on all 3 of these platforms slowly. And that's a higher ranking elite over there. Oh, there he is. I was looking for that guy. I think that's a miner. Like I said, the Needler really does carve a name for itself in Halo 4. Very good for taking out elites. Especially if you've got the catch skull activated. Look how easy that was. The Needler hasn't been this useful to me since Halo 1. Okay, I lied. Brutes in Halo 2. And in Halo Reach. You know what? Forget I said anything. On the farther platform, you're going to have an elite with a fuel rod gun. He's a general. So you want to take this very carefully.
Bringing those towers down is the only way we're going to reach the Didact.
Jesus, stop rushing me, woman. Oh. Yeah, I see you. Oh, that's right. You better start running. Now, that's a higher ranking officer elite. Not sure if that's a general or not, but he'll take at least 2 Needler explosions. Now, you want to be careful about where you stand right here, because the elite on the other side with the fuel rod gun can hit you from here. And remember, we do have catch activated as well, so it's entirely possible that you can get grenaded. I've been blindsided here quite a number of times. Even though this is one of the easier missions, it's still very easy to die if you're not careful. Yeah, they're pretty good at hiding, aren't they? I don't even have tough luck activated. There you are. Alright, so it's going to take at least 2 super combines to kill this guy. And I'm going to be patient with this grunt because, again, if we get too close to that other platform, the general, see, will start shooting fuel rod rounds. I'm going to take out these guys too, covering all our bases. I'm going to watch my radar. There we go. The radar in Halo 4 is very good. It's extremely accurate, and even before an enemy shows up, you can sort of tell which way they're coming from. Little arrows will pop up. There's plenty of carbine ammo here too. So again, you can just take your time with the enemies. You know me, better safe than sorry. There we go. The DMR and the carbine function very similarly in campaign. Can't advocate for multiplayer. Alright, so we're going to take it easy. There we go. I think the Elite is the only one left over there. Again, he's a little bit tricky. You can use the Needler to take him out, and sometimes you can get lucky and assassinate him. Alright, so I'm watching my radar. Where is he? Did I get him? Shit! Oh, that was completely unintentional, but he took it in the rear like a champ. So you have 2 hunters to deal with on the final platform. I don't know if you can skip them or not, but it seems like a pretty heavy risk. You can use the fuel rod gun dropped by the Elite General, as well as the incineration cannon on one of the other platforms. I'll probably end up using both. I don't think I have enough ammunition here to take out both hunters. Sometimes you can luck out and manage to force one off the edge, especially if you have the cowbell skull activated, which we do. Whoa. Oh! He almost had me there. Now, I do like to wait till they start charging up their fuel rod guns because they're guaranteed to stand still long enough for you to get a shot off of them. So we're out of ammo. We're going to go ahead and pick up the incineration cannon. It only takes 2 incineration cannon shots on Legendary to kill a hunter. Actually, I lied. I've seen it take up to 3. But I think you have to be pretty unlucky for that to happen. And of course, you can use grenades as well to weaken them. That'll definitely help you. We're going to use this small little pillar right here for cover in case they start charging up. And wait for them to get close. Again, incineration ammo is very precious here, and you don't want to have to force yourself into close combat with these guys. But in the event that you do, there is a scattershot crate on this platform. And that's also good for dealing with the hunters. Alright, so we just vaporized one. That's pretty freaking awesome. Bend over and take it, hunters. Alright, so I'm not going to waste this shot right here. I'm going to wait for him to approach again. Come on. There we go.
Head for one of those locations. Bringing those towers down is the only way we're going to reach the Didact.
Apparently Cortana's rampancy really is rampant because she doesn't realize we're in the 3rd tower. I'm going to take the Needler and the Carbine with me. Both will come in handy for this final section right here. And you've probably seen this skip in other videos. I'm going to show you the most effective way to do this without it being so much of a coin toss. I'm surprised I haven't seen other people use this method yet, to be honest with you. So go ahead and take out this Elite right here so he's not so problematic. Going to avoid that grenade. And you've got several Banshees looming above, as well as a lot of stationary guns on the ground. This is just a recipe for trouble. Take out the 2 closest stationary guns. Another grunt will not pop into the one that we just destroyed, but there will be 1 or 2 other grunts that will try to fill the seat over here. So I like to wait for them to show up. Basically saves us a little bit of trouble. The less we have, the better. There we go. Now, I've tried a lot of different methods here. I've tried the straight rush that I've seen in a lot of videos. I've tried fighting it out. And what sucks is aerial combat in Halo 4 sucks in general. The Banshee you're in is like paper, and the other Banshees are armored like a pro. So it's like, oh my god. so not fair. It makes it not fun, but fortunately, just like in Forerunner, there is a way around this. So hop into the Banshee, and immediately, like magic, the other Banshees will turn on you and just start firing away. Stay under the platform. You can avoid the stationary guns and the Banshees. This has worked every time for me so far. It's not perfect, but what is? And then drop up here really quick, and then use these pillars for cover. You're fairly safe up here. That stationary gun is your only real threat. It's easy to take out. The Banshees really won't mess with you too much unless you're out in the open for too long. Now this will also give you time to let the enemies underneath go back to patrolling. They'll sort of lose interest. And also being up here makes the door open. So quickly jump down and run, 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 run. And you've essentially just completed the mission. Now the great thing about that, going up on that top level, is it causes the door to open. So when you jump down underneath, you do not have to wait for the door to open. It'll already be open, and you can make a run for it.
They're mine.
Hello, Cortana. Daddy like.
What are you doing?
Now, occasionally you'll get a little bit unlucky, and the elite with the fuel rod gun on that level will get a lucky shot off of you. Sometimes you'll have a grenade get in your way, but for the most part, if you go on that upper platform first, and then jump down underneath after waiting for a few seconds, for the most part, 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to make it without any trouble.
Yes.
Come on, let's do it.
There are several liches moving in formation.
But again,
towards
stay
Didact
under the
ship.
bridge. Again, I'm surprised I haven't
We're
seen
only
other
going to
people
have
use
one
that
shot
method.
at
It seems
this.
like the safest one. You don't have to worry about taking out any stationary guns or anything. It's very easy. You don't have to be a Banshee pro. And then cannonball. That was Shutdown on Legendary with no deaths. Will admit my heart was racing at the end a little bit there. If you like this, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned every week for more Halo videos. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.
What's happening?
I don't know. Hang on! They're jumping into slipspace. Get below deck!
No time.
Chief, head for one of those locations. Bringing those towers down is the only way we're going to reach the Didact.